The Brawler is a medium attack ship that specializes in extremely close combat fights. The Brawler's key abilities are its Harpoon and Concuss. The Harpoon ability is a guided missile that latches onto enemy ships once it lands. Once landed, the Harpoon can be reeled back in, along with its victim. The Brawler's second ability, Concuss, is an AoE ability that centers around the Brawler. It slows enemies and disables their utility systems. Its primary weapons are its thumper cannons and harpoon. The Brawler also has a complement of fighters that add a small amount of damage, and provides a distraction for enemy point defense. For a medium attack ship, the Brawler is slow. To make up for this, the Brawler has incredibly high armor values of 4000 for each side, which is double that of heavy defense ships such as the Colossus or Leviathan. Keep in mind that the Brawler has incredibly weak rear and bottom armor. As mentioned earlier, the Brawler is an extremely close combat specialist. The thumper cannon's optimal range is only 2 kilometers. For comparison, 2 kilometers is the length of a gladiator. While the Brawler can hit targets up to 12 kilometers away, the damage reduction outside of 2 kilometers is significant. This means that as a Brawler pilot, you should expect to get your hands very dirty. During the match, you will be in the thick of the frontline battle. You are the Rocky Balboa of the fractured space universe. So the question is, if you have a ship with a 2000 meter weapon range, and no missiles, how do you even make it into the front line? To get into frontline combat, you should use asteroids as cover or stick with an escort ship, like the Venturer. Staying in formation with your team gives the added benefit of providing enemies an alternate target. However, if you are shot at, you should angle your side armor toward your enemy. Because you have the best side armor in the game, you can take a lot of damage to the port and starboard armor facings. Abuse this fact to close the distance with enemies. When you get close enough to your enemies, the Harpoon comes into play. The Brawler Harpoon is a single missile with a 22.5 kilometer range that can latch onto enemy ships. Once latched, the Brawler is able to reel in its prey, provided the enemy is within 15 kilometers of your ship. It is important to note that the Harpoon missile range and pull range are different distances. Note that the Harpoon missile is easily destroyed by enemy point defense. To counteract this, you should launch your fighters at the target to distract their point defense, giving your Harpoon a higher chance to land. When close enough to your target, you activate your Concussed ability. Concussed is an AoE ability that disables enemy utility systems and slows them for 10 seconds. Quite often this will be fatal for your target. While concussed, your enemy will be able to return fire, so keep your side armor facing them. Don't let them attack your rear or belly. The Brawler is the embodiment of the idea. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. The Brawler can legitimately attack any ships that are on the front line, with a slight bias toward support ships. The conditions are that the target is within your optimal attack range, the target is currently harpooned, or the enemy ship is concussed or otherwise disabled. Harpoon will pull targets out of cover and into more prominent positions, encouraging your team to focus fire that target. Even if you haven't harpooned a target, you should be working your way to the frontline fight, provided you have cover. Concussed should be used whenever an enemy is within its range. Due to the Brawler's incredibly short attack range and fairly low movement speed, you should not chase ships. For the same reasons, you should stay close to allies or cover. Don't get caught out in the open. Fast moving ships that can flank you are particularly dangerous. Don't let enemy ships hit your rear or bottom armor, as it is incredibly weak. The Venturer's armor breaker ability is able to destroy a whole side of armor, so try to avoid getting hit by armor breaker where possible. Be careful if harpooning specialist 1v1 ships, like Reapers and Persecutors. For your upgrades, you should take attack for a faster attack rate. A level of utility will allow you to use concussed more often. As always, use your own judgment for how your match is progressing. The Brawler's default loadout does not need to be altered. It is the optimal loadout. In conclusion, the Brawler is an extremely close combat specialist that requires skillful use of cover and armor rotation.
Be able to spit nails, kid! Like the guy says, you're gonna eat lightning and you're gonna crap thunder. You're gonna become a very dangerous person.
Yo, Mickey.